and I'm just getting everything set up on TikTok. I really need to figure out how to do this better, but getting them both online at the same time, but it's fine. I got it now. And so everybody that's joining, just go ahead and write in the comments where you guys are from and what you do for a living, because I really want to know what you guys are doing for a living. I personally am a developmental specialist. I work with children with special needs. My stomach's kind of messed up today, so I didn't go to work today, but I typically go there. I have different clients, and let me tell you, today I really want to talk about like mindset and how to keep your mindset really focused on your goals and your aspirations. So I did want to briefly talk about my job because I'm getting a little bit frustrated. Does anyone else have a job where you don't get paid on time? We just got another email today from the director, and she's like, just so you know, we are not required to pay you on time. Thanks for joining, guys. So, we will release the funds when we release the funds. So if you have a job where you've worked your hours, but they might release it whenever they want, that's a difficult spot to be in. Are you guys in something similar? Put a 1 in the comments if you have. Thanks for joining the live. I really appreciate it. And I really wanted to, I have a hard time making it to that next paycheck because I'm supposed to, like, technically they release paychecks every week, right? So we get a weekly paycheck and it's only weekly. But in order for us to make it to that next check, sometimes we don't get it released that week. And they're like, we don't have to. I work for the state, right? The state of West Virginia. And so you would think that the state would have to pay you on time, but they have a loophole because I'm an independent practititioner. So I'm a vendor of the state. Has anyone ever heard of that? Vendor of the state? Well, that means that you're not a state employee, but you work for yourself. And so basically you work for the state, but you don't get all the state benefits. I don't get retirement. I don't get paid time off. I don't get any of the perks that a typical employee gets. I do get a paycheck, but it's not regular. And so making it to that next paycheck has been super difficult. I have been really struggling, especially lately, because I feel like I know lately it's been worse than it usually is. So I had to do something to subsidize. I'm going to get a drink, sorry. Is there anyone on here that needs to subsidize their income for any reason? I have a master's degree, guys, in early childhood special education. My undergrad was in counseling. And so I went to school for 6 years to earn a degree where we have not got an increase in 20 years. Anybody like that? I feel like the helping field in general gets underpaid. Like, we're talking counselors, we're talking nurses, we're talking like res care workers, we're talking special needs workers. All those people are underpaid, and we go to school for a long time in order to get these jobs that are supposed to pay us pretty well. But if you don't get a pay raise in 20 years, that really changes things, right? Because 20 years ago when I got my degree, it was really good money. And now I'm like, okay, am I going to be able to survive to that next check? And they're like, thanks for understanding that we didn't pay you on time. You're not guaranteed your pay. And I'm like, I don't really understand. And neither do the people that I have bills towards. Does anyone have that issue that they have an unsteady paycheck and the bill company does not understand that? Like, I'm sorry, but my mortgage needs to be paid on time on the first of the month. And if I don't get paid that week, I still need to pay that. And that's a big chunk out of my paycheck. So it's not like I can save that back. I mean, I could if I was making more money. So there's a catch-22. So I definitely have to get in the mindset that I cannot just stay in this one career. I'm going to have to change. I'm going to have to change modes somehow. I don't want to quit my career. I love working with children with special needs. I love going into the homes. I love teaching parents and families how to help their child develop. And so I really enjoy that. I don't want to change. So if anyone out here loves their job, but they don't want to change it, but it's really not meeting their financial needs like me, then I definitely have found something that has helped. Number one, I have found a way to help my mindset, right? Because for so long, I was in this career and I thought, I'm stuck. I can't pay my bills. There's no way out. I have to be here. I got a degree in this area, so I have to continue. And that is just not reality, guys. We're going to have to switch gears. We're going to have to change. If the income isn't meeting the outgoing, we have to do something to change it. Because if not, we're going to be struggling. And I'm telling you, the weight of debt on our shoulders is heavy. That affects our relationships. That affects our ability to function in our careers. It affects everything. And so if we can get out of that debt and get that off our shoulders, I mean, everybody saw that getting out of debt trend, and it was there for a reason, because people are in debt, and that is such a burden. It is something that is just heavy on our shoulders every day. We're walking around with that. Okay, I got a mortgage, I got this, I got that, and it's heavy on our shoulders. We need to lighten the load so we can work towards getting a passive income online. So I really felt like, getting another drink. I really felt like there was no option for me. I'm a developmental specialist. So how could I get a side gig with a developmental specialist? I was like, well, maybe I could deliver food, or I could get a job at like Sheets, or, something like that. But the more I thought about that, or Uber, I was like, number one, I'm going to be staying away from my family. That is number one. I love my family so much. I love spending time with them. And, I don't want to be away from them. And I also love to travel. Anybody here love to travel? Put a one in the comments if you love to travel and give me some hearts. I love to travel, and I didn't want to have to go from or to commit to something where I couldn't just travel, right? I wanted to be able to go somewhere or do something that I could really focus on, or do it in my own time, right? I needed somewhere where I didn't have a boss telling me when I had to do it. I needed something that was flexible, and I wanted something that was, if I put the time and effort, I could get a daily passive pay. And so I found a system that helps motivate your mind in order to get you there, right? So it's not just like, this is like a business in a box, right? It's not just a one and done deal. It helps you start from the ground, start from zero. You don't have to have any followers. You don't have to have any tools. You can start from zero and start making passive income online. Oh, thank you for the rose. That I appreciate that. And that, Tiffany, thanks for that. I appreciate that. But you can start from the ground. You don't have to have this huge following. You don't have to have like 10K is how much you have to start the TikTok shop. And that you can do that. I mean, that is, and you're going to make pretty good money from that, but that is a long time. I saw the other day on a TikTok video, it showed a huge long staircase, and it was like road to 10K, because it's like, that's going to take forever. I mean, you can do it. Don't get me wrong. It is such a great option for a lot of people, but if you want to start right away, and if you want to just use the platforms that you already know, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, they're all there and ready, and they're all free. So I love that. I love the fact that it teaches you how to use free resources in order to promote your business online for free. And let me just be honest. I am an introvert. Is there anyone out there that's an introvert? Go ahead and put a 1 in the comments if you're an introvert. I'm an introvert, and so I am not a salesy person. I'm a very honest person. So if you catch me in a lie, then I'm going to tell you about it because I don't lie. But even if I did, like when I was a kid, I used to like try to lie, and then I would tell the person like a few days later because I just couldn't hold it in. Like for instance, when I was 13, I went to I was like 12 or 11. I watched a PG-13 movie, and I was not allowed to do that. I know a lot of people were when they're younger, but I was very not allowed to do that. So 2 days after I watched it, it just ate me alive. And I told my mom, I'm like, I have to tell you, I watched it. I think it was Dirty Dancing. Anyone see that movie? Put a 1 in the comments. But I had to tell because I'm super genuine, I'm super honest, and I'm super introvert. So I never thought that I could sell anything or do anything online and post my face up there because I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. But I love the fact that the creator of this digital product is also an introvert. So she makes it set up so that you don't have to put your face on here. And even if you do put your face on here, you don't have to DM people. You don't have to constantly message people. This is a system where it's set up that because it has so much value in it, that people will come to you. So it teaches you how to stay in the right mindset. It teaches you how to take those negative things and kind of disregard them, but focus on what is working and what has worked. And then also follow a simple pattern to get you back your momentum going again. Because we all have days where we are off. We all have days where we are struggling, but to get your momentum going again is what's going to get you success, you know? And so, you know, for instance, yesterday, it was a stressful day. I'm not going to lie. Yesterday, I was pretty stressed out. And so in order to focus my energy and get back doing the things that I wanted to do, I took a little break. I took a little snooze. And then I got up, I put my makeup on, you know, and I got myself ready and I got on live again. And so, but as soon as I got on live, I was like, okay, I've got energy again. I get to talk to people and I'm excited because this product can do so much for so many people. So I want to get it out there so they can start changing their lives. I'm seeing all kinds of people changing their lives. There's people that are able to travel more that never were able to travel. People that are trying to go into retirement that can't retire because because the retirement used to be like this much for somebody. Now it's like this much, right? So you can live on it, but I mean, it's not much. So people are inflating their retirement by getting earning passive income online, or they're getting a retirement. Like for me, oh, I guess I went off. Sorry, guys. But like for me, I don't have a retirement because I am a vendor of the state. If you were on earlier, I work for the state, but I don't get the benefits of the state. So we don't get any retirement. So I need a plan B to set up a retirement, to set up an emergency fund, to set up all those things that you need in order to survive. So, and I also want to travel while I do so. So I don't want to be stuck working these long hours in a building, or because I thought about setting up my own business. You know, I thought about, well, what if I like just started a brick and mortar business? You know, I didn't know exactly what I would do, but, you know, I was like thinking about that. But then I'm like, I would have to spend all these hours really focused on that job and being in that place. I wanted something that was easy, that was you could put 2 hours a day into it and make passive pay. I wanted something that I could travel and do this from anywhere. Just 2 weeks ago, oh my gosh, it feels like a long time ago, but just 2 weeks ago, I was in Nicaragua doing this. So you can do this from literally anywhere. There's a lot of people from South Africa that are doing this program. They've already made over $1 million in South African money. There's someone from Jamaica. There's people from Canada. There's people from all over the world because it's an international program. Excuse me. So you can take this wherever you want to go. The CEO just recently went to Hawaii. She's gone. She's getting ready to go to South Africa. Excuse me. And so there are so many options of where you can do this from, as long as you have Wi-Fi or a stable internet source. Speaking of which, I think I keep getting kicked offline. Let me know if you can see me in the comments. I think I'm solid over here on YouTube, but I think TikTok, it keeps saying I'm live again, so I think I'm getting kicked off. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the comments. But so I wanted something I could be flexible. I could work. I could make. I don't mind work. You know, I don't want to work in an office all day. I don't want to work in a building all day, but I don't mind putting some effort into something, because the more effort you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. So I don't mind putting effort into things. You know, I ran cross country in high school, and I love cross country because, see, resume live. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know what's going on. Tell me, put a 1 in the comments if you guys can hear me. I hope you can. So I ran cross country in high school, and it really takes dedication to run 3 to 5 to 10 to 20, whatever miles that they had that day. But it's that constant motivation of just one more step. Just one more step. When it gets really hard, when it hurts, when it's painful, just one more step and you can get there. So the thing is, this isn't a painful system, right? But you put it that 2 hours and you get that one step at a time. And once you get that ball rolling, it's like going downhill, and you can just, you know, because once you get the ideas of what the system is, what you're trying to do, and who you want to market to, you really can hone your business and do really well. So what is a system? Because I feel like I've been talking all around it, but I haven't really dove right into it. So this is a business in a box. This has the ability to make you daily passive pay by giving you 4 income streams, right? And so it really just depends on where you are in your life, what you need. Like, for instance, there are people that just need a little bit of play around money. Maybe they want to travel a little bit more. Maybe they just need an extra $20 or $100 a day. If you want that, just like that low $100 a day, that's a great starter pack for you. I will mention the starter pack doesn't have as much marketing. It does have a little bit. It gets you started and it gets you set up. It teaches you how to do a faceless brand. So what is a faceless brand? You can get on the internet. You can use videos and stuff like that and not put your face on there and still make an income. And people are making 100K doing that. So it is something that it's actually really valuable. But for me, I started out doing some faceless and then some regular, because I'm like, oh, I want to put my face out there, but I don't know. And actually, I found at the end of the day, it's probably easier to do, put your face out there, because, you know, it's a quick hello, and then you're done. The videos that you are faceless. Now, there are stock photos, and there's a lot of stuff in that training that it'll teach you how to use stock videos, but you have to add text to it and all that stuff. And it's really not that intense. Like, I can make one in 10 to 15 minutes, but 30 seconds and I can make one with my face. Sometimes 5 seconds, you know, depending on how long that video is. So it just depends on what you want to do. But at the end of the day, you can put yourself out there as much as you want. You don't even have to go live. There's a lot of people that don't go live. Now, you can connect better with people if you go live, but I was terrified to go live. It took me, I think, a month and a half to go live. And when I did, it was like 5 minutes and I was like, okay, I'm done. You know, I was scared, but it gets easier, guys. And you don't have to go live if that's not your thing. But it is something that is an option if you want to. So it teaches you how to make a website, set up an automated system. Oh, sorry, we're talking about the different income streams. So the lowest is $100 daily pay. Then we have the 300 and 600, and those are very similar. It just depends on like what you really want out of it. It has a little bit more marketing in the upper one, but they're very similar. But they're 300 or 600 daily pay. So you're gonna, which one you really want depends on what type of income, that extra income that you're really needing. And then the biggest one is the 900 daily pay. And just think about that, right? $900 daily pay is $315 per year. And one of the ladies on there, she's she's made a $60,000 month pay. And so, the sky's the limit. There's so many people that are making so much money. I think she's made 300,000. Well, that's when she did that video. So it's been, I think, 3 months since then. So who knows where she's at now? She's probably way beyond that. Because the system is in high demand. There's a lot of people that need to make passive pay. If you're one of those people, then you really need to check out this program. Go ahead and click my face. If you're on TikTok, I'm on YouTube and TikTok. If you're on TikTok, click my face and then click again, and then you'll see my link. Click there. You'll see a video about the program, and then underneath there, there'll be exactly all the four, or you click that link and there'll be all 4 income streams there. And so it'll show you exactly what's in each program. Oh yeah, the 900 program has way more value because it has live ongoing Zooms. And those are like with the creator that's almost made $2 million. And she is doing amazing. I mean, like, I'm so proud of her. She's doing amazing, but she will help you problem solve your business because that's what she's there for. And so if that's what you need, that's a really good one for you. All of them, all income streams come with a live community. So if you have a question about your business, if you are trying to problem solve, I think there's 34,000 now. There might be more. I haven't checked today. Every day it changes, but there's 34,000 people that are in that community. Oh, did I go offline again, guys? Oh man, I don't know what's happening. But there's 34,000 people in the community. And so there are so many options for conversations. I have met some amazing women in the system, and men. There are men on here too. But there are people that are single parents. There are men that have tried to retire. There have been men that got fired from their job as in corporate America. They worked for 25 years in corporate America and just got fired like that. And he's like, I have no more value to this company. I've been here for 25 years, put all of my energy into it, and then just got canned like that. And he's made way more using this program than he ever did in corporate America, where he had to dedicate his whole life to, and now he only has to work 2 hours a day. So this is for a lot of different types of people. For me, I have I'm a client-based type person. I have clients and I go see them. I get paid for FaceTime with the client. So if the client cancels, if I don't have enough clients, then I don't get paid. And if, I get sick, or if I go on vacation, I don't get paid. I don't have any time off. I don't have any retirement. I don't have any benefits. I need something to subsidize that, but I don't want to give it up. It's my passion to help children with special needs. And so I want to be able to have something that I can have on the side, working for me passively in the background while I'm sleeping. People are making sales in their sleep, or while they're at their child's soccer game, because the system is set up for that. So if you want to do that too, make sure you're following me first. If you're on YouTube, click my bio. It's PlaybyURownrules.com, but instead of your YOUR. It's just you are. PlaybyURownrules.com. And so go there, click it again, and then put your email in, watch that video, and then see if any of the income streams are right for you. And I got really nervous when I heard the income streams, because I'm like, I don't know if I could afford that. There are payment plans for everything. So as little as $60 a month, you can start this and get it up and going. It's usually start to finish by 7 days, but I got it up running 3 days. So, like you can, a lot of people, I've talked to so many people on this program. A lot of people have said that they have made their money back before they made their first payment. So that is an option. There's a lot of people that share it with their family. I have not shared it with my family because I just want to succeed first and then I want to talk to my family. Not that I'm not succeeding, but I want to be like, oh, I made 100K in the last 6 months. And then they're like, how? And then, I want it to be a shock, I want it to be ready. So I'm that type of person though. I mean, I did share with my parents that I was doing it, but I don't know. I'm not like trying to market it to my family. But that's what is so good about the system. You don't have to market to your family. Like, MLMs, it's like when I tried to do an MLM. I am not a good person to do that, right? But I tried to do that and it was like, try to contact your family. Now try to contact your family's friends and all of those people and get their contact information. And I just feel like, I mean, for some people that is great for them, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't feel comfortable DMing people I don't know. I don't feel comfortable talking and having conversations with friends and trying to get like information out of them about their friends and all this stuff. I just feel like that's too much. I want to be able to be online, sitting in my home by myself with you guys here. You're here, but I don't have to like lug a bunch of products to your guys' house. I don't have to have you calling your friends into coming over and then with the assumption that they're going to buy something from me and all this stuff. I want my perfect customer to come to me because I have a valuable product, something where they can make passive income online and help support their family. I love to help people. I mean, my undergraduate was in counseling. Okay. Actually, okay. So let me just start from the beginning with my education, right? I went into Bible college to begin with. I wanted to be a youth minister. And then I switched to wanting to be a missionary because I went to Nicaragua and I loved it there. It was beautiful. I had a very passion about trying to be a missionary there. Then I had to switch over to secular college because I ran out of money for private college. So I went and did international affairs, but it just wasn't hitting right. Like, yeah, I could be an ambassador and do all these political things, but I don't like to be fake. I don't like to be fake. So I was like, I've got to switch gears, but I don't know what to do. And then counseling was an option. And so, okay, I could do counseling. So I went and I got a 4-year degree in counseling. And I did love the process. I didn't love how much hours that you were going to have to put into counseling. So that's why I kind of switched out of counseling. But then I did go to seminary to be a Christian counselor for a year. And then I dropped out of that because I wanted to work with children with special needs. And I wanted to work with babies because that is my passion. I love working with babies. Really from 9 months old to 3. I mean, I could work older, but right now I work from 0 to 3. I don't mind working with the babies that are younger than that, but I'd say 9 months to 3 years old is my sweet spot. And so I love my job. I love helping people, but I found a way online to help people gain an income and get that passive pay. And that's what people need so much more. Like, there's so many people that it's like, yes, I can help them with their child and development, but at the end of the day, they're still struggling with paying the bills. They're still struggling with getting the equipment that their child needs, and Birth to Three can help with some of that. But if you can buy it on Amazon, we will not subsidize. So if you have a child with special needs or know a child with special needs, they are really expensive. And so I was like, this could be a way that I can help support people. Now, I'm not going to bring these to my families because that's not what I'm there for, right? But I can bring it to families that are online that need that financial support, that don't have a way to support their family. And so, like, to me, I want to help as many people as possible. My goal before the end of the year is 1,000 people that I'm helping start to take back their financial or get the financial stability, have financial freedom, be able to travel, to be able to work their job if they want to, or eventually quit if they want to do that too. But make a passive income online so that they can start building stability for their family, getting the necessary resources that we all need, whether it's food, shelter, travel, fun. I mean, the experiences that children get or adults get in life are priceless. When I went to Nicaragua, I got to go with my husband and his daughter. And the memories that we made are priceless. No one can never steal those from us. Well, unless we get Alzheimer's or something. But I mean, those are things we are going to take with us for years to come. And if we were just doing the regular get up, go to work, go to sleep, blah, blah, blah. If we were just doing that same cycle all the time, then it's not going to be memorable. It's not going to be something that we're going to take with us. It's going to be like, oh yeah, for 80 days we did the same thing. So I decided to step out of that typical routine of going to work, being stressed out because I couldn't pay the bills, not being able to, I don't know why I keep saying resume. Guys, I hope that you can see me. I don't know how many times I've cut out. But if I'm cut out, I'm so sorry. But we've got to do something different in order to make a change. And we need to start today, because tomorrow we're going to regret. I regret not finding this program sooner. But I will tell you, the day that I found it, within a week, I had bought it. And within 3 weeks from that, I bought the whole program. And it was not something I will ever regret, because it gives me so much opportunity, so much ability to really focus on, myself, my mental health, my confidence, because like I said, I didn't get on here and just say, okay, yeah, I can talk to everybody. You should, if you go to my face, go scroll back. You can scroll back on YouTube or TikTok. Scroll back to my first ones. There's probably either a lot of cuts or there's a lot of ums in there. I was like, because I was just like, I was so super nervous about making all of these videos. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, it was a learning process. I learned how to be more confident, how to talk more clearly, how to not say so much, which I probably still do some. There was a video I made the other day. I was like, I had to cut out the ums because I was like, I haven't done this in a long time, but I did how many did I do? Probably 20. I'm like, what's wrong with me today? It happens though. So what? So what? We got to roll with it. We got to stay in that positive mindset. We got to focus on what we want in our lives and start taking it. and stop trying to let the universe just wait for the universe to give it to us. Because at the end of the day, we're the only ones that have power to take back our control of our lives. So if you are interested in looking into this, click my face, click again, and then you'll see my link on TikTok, on YouTube. Go ahead and click my bio, and there's a link in my bio. It's PlaybyURownrules.com, but it's UR. You can type it in if you want. That's fine. I really appreciate you spending time with me, and you guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you later.